This is the Pacific Ocean where it meets Mexico's Guerrero state, specifically in the very popular beach resort of Acapulco, and a town which this week suffered a very serious natural disaster. Right now on the beach here we are currently 11 kilometers from the epicenter of a 7.1 magnitude earthquake which struck this region on Tuesday night and was felt as far away as Mexico City. Good afternoon, my name's Alasdair. I'm the Mexico correspondent for CGTN, and you find us here today on Mexico's Pacific coast where the two tectonic plates, the North American plate and the Pacific plate, are meeting at this point and where there is a great deal of seismic activity. And this one on Tuesday night has left a great deal of damage. And while it may not be so evident here on the beach where the tourists come from all across Mexico to enjoy their holidays, further into town it is very much more evident, and that's where we're going to take you now. And it was on Tuesday night here at around 9 p.m. that this building, which has become one of the most emblematic following this earthquake, took a great deal of damage, and we're going to show you exactly why. This here is a bedroom, bed, chairs, cushions, and then fresh air. This is one of the most iconic buildings following this earthquake, given that the plasterboard facade of the building here, you can see it's made of steel rods and concrete, and then paint, plaster for the exterior, has simply fallen away from the entire building, leaving nothing but fresh air below it. And this building has not yet been condemned by the authorities, given that the authorities have not even made themselves present. And we're here with Rogelio Cayetano. He is the custodian, the security guard here in the building. Rogelio, ¿cómo fue este terremoto?
Aquí el temblor fue muy fuerte en Acapulco, realmente, que fue lo que afectó el condominio. Si ustedes observan aquí, realmente lo que pasó, que colapsaron varias placas de plafón falso, sí, fueron de 6 departamentos. Hasta el momento ninguna autoridad de gobierno de protección civil ha venido para ver realmente, descartar si hay posibilidad de regresar al condominio o no, para que la gente se sienta más seguro, pero hasta ahorita, por el momento, nadie se ha presentado.
Rogelio, muchas gracias. Okay. So this is a very serious situation here in Acapulco, particularly because it seems now the count of more than 600 homes like this one have seen very serious damage and are no longer inhabitable. That has left more than 600 families in the street. And we're going to take you now to another part of town which we've seen today where the damage is just as bad. Well, away from the beach and the more touristic areas of Acapulco, the damage has been a lot more serious. As you can see here, this parking lot in an area that's very central has been completely destroyed. This is now a write-off, and this has happened across the city, particularly in the older buildings. The owner here has told us that this building, made of adobe, which is a sort of wattle and daub earth brick. As you can see, it's sort of a more crumbly material here, and it's these buildings which have been more badly affected, and more than 600 homes across this city have now been declared uninhabitable, and the families within them have had to leave and are now sleeping in parking lots and other places around the city. And we've spoken, as we mentioned, to the owner of this building, and this is what he had to say.
No es el 100%, pero el 95% de la gente estamos esperando que venga el turismo. En Acapulco somos muy amigables, estamos conscientes de que el turismo es el que mantiene nuestra economía y no estamos ni al 20% mal en cuestiones económicas en cuanto a infraestructura. El servicio existe y esperamos que ojalá venga la gente.
And that there, what that gentleman was talking about just finally, is an absolutely key point, that Acapulco, despite this natural disaster, remains a town which is above all a touristic town. It depends economically on visitors coming here, and it depends on its own reputation as a place where they will be able to come and be above all safe. And that's one of the things which is going to make Acapulco now have to bounce back even faster than perhaps what other cities might have to, and just how quickly the authorities are going to be able to move into action and repair the damage that has been done here, and reassure visitors that this remains a safe place with solid infrastructure even after this natural disaster, is absolutely essential. So thank you very much for tuning in. I've been Alasdair reporting here for CGTN in Acapulco, Mexico.